Francois, deep ball down the middle, got a man, and it's caught.
It's been a wild ride for Florida and Florida State this season, especially at the quarterback position. Some might argue that it's been a quarterback carousel, which is why we headed down the street to 6 Points quarterback gym to break down the entire stable of quarterbacks in this year's Sunshine State Showdown.
Florida and Florida State are very similar in the quarterback position right now. This is the last Florida State game we're going to see, even though they have eligibility left, of Felipe Franks versus DeAndre Francois.
Denny Thompson has worked with current Gator QB Emory Jones and future Gator Jalen Jones.
Those are two guys made out of the mold that Dan Mullen wants. They're very good athletes that can throw a football pretty well.
But what about Felipe?
And for what Florida wants to do, he's hit that ceiling. With Felipe, sometimes what you'll see this long stroke here lead to this, right? And I tell people all the time, it's almost like if you're playing baseball, it wouldn't make any sense to hit a baseball off your front foot. Sometimes he gets really extended on that front foot. He's got nothing to follow the ball, and you can just kind of see the ball just kind of fall off. He gets out of that natural arm slot of his, and he has some issues. With Blackman, it doesn't matter if he's releasing from here, or even here. He's going to be pretty accurate with the ball.
Blackman being James Blackman, Florida State starter from a year ago, but who's only appeared in 3 games this season. Denny believes he's the most naturally athletic QB on either team.
Frankly, I'm surprised they haven't just given him the team.
And yet Blackman will likely take a red shirt. DeAndre Francois firmly at the reins. Now, that's not to take anything away from the Noles starter.
I will use DeAndre Francois tape as teaching points mechanically. If you put the film on from 2 years ago, and then you put this year's film on, he's made a big adjustment. He was bringing that hip, but he was letting that foot come all the way and clear all the way. And so he's taking hit after hit after hit after hit. And he's not taking nearly the hits. Just not a good year. For whatever reason, he hasn't been able to get out of his own way.
Both sides are flawed, so expect both sides to stick to their vets.
Unless somebody gets hurt, or unless something goes terribly wrong for one of the two teams and they need a jump.
With Florida having lost 6 of the last 7 meeting and Florida State's bowl streak on the line, it's safe to say that both teams won't be horsing around. Mia O'Brien, First Coast Sports.